Hello guys and welcome to my video. For today's video, I'm going to do this get to know me tag slash Q&A questions that you guys left me on my giveaway video. I'm really excited to do this because I really want us to get to know each other and I want us to be pals. So down below, be sure to comment something you want me to know about you. Just a random fact about yourself, and that way we get to know each other a little bit better, and that way we just get to this next level of friendship. I think I might do the get to know me tag and the Q&A questions. We're gonna see how long this is. If you guys are interested in getting to know me a little bit better, go ahead and keep watching and we'll get started with the questions. Alright guys, and just a quick thing, my fan is on because it is blazing hot in Seattle today. It's really nice though, but it's really hot in my apartment. Number one, what is your middle name? My middle name is actually Claribella. That's actually where the name Claribella comes from. My mom calls me Claribella. That's her nickname for me. She calls me Gladdy. She calls me Bella. She calls me Claribella. What is your favorite color? Right now, I think I would say like a blush pink or a rose gold. Who was your first best friend? Ooh, I think her name was Sandy. How tall are you? I'm 5'1". I was 5 feet tall and I think I've grown. So now I'm like 5'1" and like half an inch. Cats or dogs? Dogs. I am allergic to cats. Funniest moment throughout school? I think the funniest thing is looking back. I'm assuming this means high school, so I'm gonna go with high school. We used to have morning video announcements and I was one of the anchors, and I thought that like what I was doing was like presentable, but looking back I look angry like in all of the videos, which is really funny. How many countries have you visited? 2. I've been to Canada and I've been to El Salvador, which is where my family is from. Traveling is like the biggest thing on my bucket list. That's all I want to do is travel and just get to know different cultures and just really get to know the world. Are you in slash gone to college? I am in college. What was your favorite slash worst subject in high school? My favorite subject was probably math. I feel like I'm really good at math. I really get math. PE is my worst subject. I have no hand-eye coordination. Ever since like the 6th grade, since elementary school when they make you run the mile, I have always been the last person to finish the mile. So I'm just really bad, like really bad. So my worst subject is definitely PE. What's your favorite drink? Probably a soy no water chai from Starbucks. I live on chais. I could drink chais every day and not get sick of them. What's your favorite animal? Probably a wolf. Wolves are so cool. All my life I've wanted a husky because they remind me of wolves. If I had a spirit animal, I think it would be a wolf. What's your favorite perfume? I use Viva La Juicy from Juicy Couture. I don't really like use perfume that often, and I don't really like to buy it because it's like way too expensive. Like perfume is so expensive. But if I do buy it, then I buy that one. I just haven't really like had the chance to go and try different ones. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee. What would you name your children? That's hard. I have no idea. Children are like so far away from me that I'm just like, I don't know. Like I don't think I'm gonna have a kid for a long time. There are certain names that I like I like very Spanish sounding names like Catalina, Catalea, Amara. I feel like that's a pretty name. I like weird names. My poor child. And boy names, I haven't even thought of any boy names because every boy name reminds me of like a boy, and so I'm just like, no. What sports do you play? None. What is your favorite book? Any of the Harry Potters. I love Harry Potter. Any of the Harry Potters. If I had to pick one of the Harry Potters, probably number 5 or number 4, because I love the Triwizard Tournament and I feel like so much happens in Goblet of Fire. But Order of the Phoenix just is like the biggest book, and I feel like there's so much content. So any of the Harry Potters. I love to read and I love to, you know, expand and read a whole bunch of different books, but I love Harry Potter. Harry Potter is like my go-to. What are some of your favorite YouTubers? You know, those like big makeup people, who doesn't love them? Like Desi Perkins, Carly Bybel, Nikki Tutorials. I also like watching Zoella, all those British YouTubers. I feel like they're just like this clan of YouTubers and they're so cute with their accents. But what is your favorite movie? Jurassic Park. I love Jurassic Park. If you would have asked me this a few years ago, I probably would have said Grease. Grease was my favorite movie growing up, but Jurassic Park is my favorite movie now. Yes. Are you single or taken? I am single. I'll probably be single forever. Yeah, I'm single and I'm gonna be single for a while. So no boyfriend tags or boyfriend does the makeup tag from me. What's your idea of an ideal first date? God, I have no idea. I don't think I have anything like in mind that would be like completely ideal, but as long as like the guy shows effort and shows that he like planned, he like really wanted to like impress you on this first date, anything that shows that they put effort in, I think is ideal. How many boyfriends have you had? I had 2 in high school, which I don't think count because I wasn't allowed to date, so I only saw them during school. You know, those are like those relationships. And I've had 2 serious relationships. So I'm gonna say that I've had 2 boyfriends. Favorite memory from childhood? None. You know, maybe some family get-togethers, those are fun. Do you speak any different languages and how well? Yes, I am fluent in Spanish and I speak it very well. Sometimes my Spanish depends on who, like if I'm talking to someone who doesn't speak Spanish, then my accent is like super just like Americanized, like I don't know how to speak Spanish. But if I'm talking to like my mom, then I'd like to think that my accent is like I'm fluent in Spanish. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have my sister who I live with, and I have a half-sister in El Salvador. How would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe it as like comfy chic. I don't really like to wear like super tight stuff, slash kind of edgy, but I think it's really just comfy. Like if you watch my outfit of the week, my Seattle lookbook, all of my outfits are pretty much like baggy pants, pretty much comfy chic. What is your favorite restaurant? Currently, I feel like it's Red Robin. I love burgers and fries and milkshakes, and that's like on my mind, and I've been wanting Red Robin for so long. I really want to go. That, or there's this really good taco truck where I used to live, and they have the best carne asada tacos. I would love to go for some right now. 5 carne asada tacos and an horchata. Thank you. That sounds delicious. What are some of your favorite TV shows? All I do is binge watch TV shows, so that's a hard question. Currently, probably The Flash and Game of Thrones are my top 2. Those are the 2 that I'm like obsessed with. Like when Game of Thrones comes out on Sunday, I'm like, okay, I have to stop with homework. Who cares when it's due? I have to watch this show. And The Flash, which is just, I love it. Other than that, right now I'm binge watching Friends again. I grew up on Friends. Like Friends was my show that we used to watch. When I wasn't watching telenovelas, I was watching Friends. PC or Mac? Mac, because I have a Mac. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 6 Plus. I don't know, that big one. People make fun of me for my phone because they're just like, why? Because it's big. Tell us one of your bad habits! Exclamation point. I tend to have a super messy room. Like one of my worst habits is that when I try on clothes, I just, instead of putting the clothes back, I'll just like leave it on the ground. So my whole room is just like clothes on the ground, which then leads me to be messy about everything else because I'm like, ugh, it's already messy in here, let me just be super messy. That is the get to know me tag. That one was pretty quick, so now we're gonna go into the questions that you guys left me, and if this ends up being super long, I might have to cut out some of those questions, so I'm sorry. I want to answer all of them, but for time-wise, I want to make sure you guys aren't bored. So definitely the most asked question I've gotten is, what made you want to start a YouTube, or why did you start a YouTube? Which is a great question. I started a YouTube for a lot of reasons, so hopefully I don't bore you guys, but pretty much I have always loved doing video stuff. So when I was a sophomore, I think, in high school, it was 2008, and I graduated 2011. So I want to say sophomore. So I think it was once a week we would get video announcements. Instead of getting like them over the intercom, you would watch them on like the like smart chalkboard things or whatever. I was an anchor, which pretty much meant that once a week the whole school would watch me and my co-anchor do the news and lunches and stuff, and that was like the first thing that sort of got me into videos. I love doing video stuff. Doing that kind of stuff was what really like influenced me. I think I might be able to get some clips for you guys, so if I do get the clips, here they are.
Welcome to Kong TV, I'm Melissa Argueta. Come to school at 10:05. Go to your 3rd period class. Don't come early. Hi, welcome to the first Kong TV. I'm Melissa Argueta. Students, join Marine Science Club in room 516 on Tuesday. That's the same day as the National Honor Society.
Yep, do you mean September 16th?
Yeah.
Anyway, Melissa, what brings you peace?
Chocolate.
Well, then I should bring you a piece of chocolate.
That was a knee slapper.
This is mine.
So yeah, that's what I used to do. I thought it was hilarious, and then when I would sit in class, I would sit there and be like, and there would be like dead silence, like no one would laugh. But it's okay, because I thought it was funny. So that's what got me started with videos. It was 2008, I was 15, I was like, yes. And then, after that, I used to just watch, when YouTube first started emerging, because it wasn't that big when it first came out. I used to watch YouTubers, and I used to kind of love it, you know, like, I used to think like how cool would it be to have your own channel and stuff, but I used to be pretty young when YouTube came out, so I was just kind of like, no one wants to watch like a 16-year-old talk about stupid stuff. When I was 17 or 18, me and one of my best friends, I used to tell her that I really I wanted to start a YouTube and stuff. I really liked making videos, I liked editing videos, so we did start a YouTube. I can't find it for the life of me. There was no plot to any of the videos. It was us just laughing and just doing these videos. If I can convince her to send me clips, here are some clips of what we used to do.
Is glitter a color? Oh yes. Oh, so sexy. Oh, my hair smells so good.
Hi guys!
So I'm Kat.
I'm Melly.
And we don't know what we're gonna do.
We're a little new to YouTube, and we want to figure out what kind of video we want to do for our first video. Dance all night to the best song ever.
My hair is so flat.
I can fix it! I bet you guys are really sad that you can't find that YouTube because those clips are so funny. I used to talk to a lot of friends about starting a YouTube channel because that's something that I really wanted to do, but I was scared to do it on my own, and I was like, no one wants to watch me. So I would tell my friends and I'd be like, let's start a YouTube channel. No one wanted to. So I kind of just took it upon myself to do it on my own, and what really motivated me to do it on my own was that I went through this really hard breakup, and so much stuff happened. So many things were said that were very hurtful, that made me have to go and reevaluate life. It made me go and reevaluate myself. You know, I didn't know who I was anymore without this person. I didn't like who I was because of what he was saying to me. I ended up just kind of like breaking down. I got to like a dark place where I really needed to pick myself up by myself. So that's what I did. I took a lot of time to myself to really figure out who I was without, you know, the person that I thought was the love of my life. When I started, you know, healing and all this stuff, that's when I was like, I can do this by myself. I don't need a friend to do this YouTube video with me. Like, I want to do this. I want to make my videos, and if no one watches, then no one watches. And, you know, what is your dream job? I feel like I have a lot of dream jobs. I feel like my biggest dream job, of course, is anything fashion related, which is what I'm working towards. I want my dream job to be my actual job. So, you know, to be a buyer would be amazing. To work somewhere in like a headquarters of a brand would be really cool, or to end up being creative director. That's like dream job for sure. I used to like want to grow up and be like a comedian or like an actor kind of thing, and oh yeah, I don't tell a lot of people that, but I've always wanted to like act or do comedy kind of stuff. I also think it would be so cool to own like a little like a brunch cart with like a cute umbrella and cute potted plants everywhere, and to have like this brunch cart where you just sell people brunch, like to-go brunch, like waffles or egg or something. I don't know. I love brunch so much, so to have my own little brunch place, that would be the dream too. I love cooking brunch, so that would be awesome. What or who inspired you to be a YouTuber? I don't know if I had like an inspiration like, oh, I want to be just like her. You know, my family's really inspired me to chase my dreams, especially my mom. She's putting me through school right now, and I feel like she's always like, you know, if you love fashion, study fashion. Just do it. Just do it. Do it. She's always supported me of my dreams and what I want to do. And I don't know, I guess I'd say my family inspired me just to work really hard and just to do what I want to do and do what I like. What inspired me, of course, was this breakup and trying to find myself, and I think in the process of finding myself, I was like, you know, why don't I do the things that I really want to do? Like, if I really wanted to start a YouTube, why haven't I done it? So then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna start it. If you have a dream out there, I would just say go for it, work really hard for it, and do it. Are you ever gonna make a vlog channel? I feel like if I made a vlog channel, it would be kind of really boring, just because my life is really boring. So it would be like me vlogging, like, hey guys, this is what I'm cooking today. Now I'm gonna sit around and watch Friends for 5 hours and cook again and then do homework. Like, that's pretty much my life. I feel like maybe in the future, if my life gets interesting. Where are you from? What is your originality? So I was born and raised in Seattle, so I am pretty Seattle, if that's a thing. But my parents are both from El Salvador, which if you don't know where that is, don't worry. Not a lot of people do. It's just a country in Central America. It's really small. I've been there twice. It's really, really beautiful there. Beautiful country. What's your favorite look you've done or one you would like to try? I haven't done too many looks right now that I would say like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of that, except for like my hair stuff. Like, I really liked my prom hair in the classic prom glam one. I didn't know what I was going for, and then it ended up like that, and I was so happy. And one that I would like to do is just something very like dramatic or something very colorful. If you were stranded on an island, what makeup or beauty product would you bring with you? I feel like you guys are gonna hate my answer because I would bring like skincare stuff. Like, if I'm stranded on an island, I wouldn't really care what my like makeup looks like. Like, I can live without it. I would bring moisturizer with SPF and vitamin E so that my face doesn't hate me. So if I could only pick one, that's definitely what I would bring. Just a moisturizer, because if I'm on an island, that sun is gonna damage my skin. I'm sorry, I know that, I just feel like I would think practically, where it's just like, I wouldn't bring makeup to an island. Like, even if I had to pick a makeup product, I wouldn't bring makeup to an island. I feel like I would be fine without makeup. But I would need my moisturizer. What's your favorite drugstore brand, and what's your favorite product from that brand and why? My favorite drugstore brand would definitely have to be e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's so affordable and I feel like their quality is really good. But for me, what I love most about e.l.f. is their brushes. Right now, my favorite product from that brand would have to be their tapered brush, just because I love it to contour. You could use it for anything. You could use it for under the eyes, to highlight, or to contour. I feel like it's such a multi-purpose brush, and it's only $3. Which is your favorite eye palette? I don't own too many, I'm not gonna lie. Eye palettes are expensive and I'm a broke college kid. For me right now, it would be the Tartelette palette, just because they're all matte shades. I think it's gonna end up being the Tartelette in Full Bloom palette, which I haven't used yet because I don't want to. It's so pretty and it smells so good. It smells like chocolate. Like, I don't want to use it because I know I'm gonna mess it up. Because it's so pretty, I just want to leave it alone. But yeah, probably the Tartelette palettes because the quality is so good. Were you afraid to first start your YouTube channel? Yeah, I was kind of afraid. I was afraid of, like, you know, just kind of like people being like, what? Why do you even have a channel? Or anything like that. I just got through those fears. I was just like, I have to do this for myself. I really want to do it. Why haven't I done it? What's stopping me from doing it? Why is fear holding me back of like failing, I guess was my fear, just not being good at it and stuff. So yeah, I had to get through that real quick. How old are you? I know I look 16. I'm almost 23. I'm currently 22. My birthday is in August, so I'll be 23 then. I'm like right in that sweet spot of like, what am I doing with my life? What kind of music do you like? I like any kind of music. I know people really say that, but I do like any kind of music. I can't stand like heavy metal though. That's just one thing I can't do. My go-tos is definitely hip hop and definitely like pop. I do love alternative and I love indie music and I love some country music, so I am a huge range of music. Like, I listen to a whole bunch of different stuff. I did also get this question that was like, if there was a time you could go back to, or a moment or something you could go back to, what would it be? I would want to go back to a moment to try to like change it, like get your life together, that kind of thing, for sure. So this defining moment, which is like my biggest regret moment, let me tell you guys, I was in kindergarten, okay? I know I was 5, that's no excuse. My mom came, I don't think she even remembers this, to be honest, like so many years have passed, but I remember this because my mom came into lunch with me when I was in kindergarten and she brought me some cheeseburgers, and I, for some reason, at 5, didn't think it was cool to have your mom at school with you, so I was like annoyed with her, and I was just like, and she was like trying to get me to eat And I was like, no, I don't want that. And then I think I like walked away from her and I just like left her with these cheeseburgers that she brought me. I was such a bitch. So I think back on that and that's like my biggest regret moment. I would go back in time, probably smack myself as a 5-year-old and be like, go sit down and eat with your mother. So that is the end of this get to know me / Q&A questions video. If I missed your question, I'm so sorry. This video has just been really long, so I feel like I have to cut out some questions. Also, YouTube was playing me and was not showing me all of the questions that was asked. But yeah, I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. Please leave me a comment down below with something that you want me to know about you. I would love to get to know you guys better as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.